5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Hi, my name is Jay, also known as the Royal Purple Alchemist. It's my first YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about there's no such thing as good or evil. There's only polarities, negative and positive. And everything has negative and positive. So basically, only your perception is what matters. 1 second. Today, Elixir is brought to you by Bamboo. I do not condone alcohol drinking. I just condone you being your authentic self. Sometimes I like to sip alcohol. Takes the weight of the world off my shoulders. And for you YouTube subscribers who drink alcohol, come on, take a shot with me. We're out in nature. You know, that's the most energizing place for me. I grew up in nature. Actually, I'm in the woods right behind my house, which I grew up in. Same woods my great granddaddy Bishop Nicholson moonshined in. How ironic, we sipping bamboo. It's my first YouTube video. You know, I'm very excited and nervous at the same time. This is raw and uncut. You know, I'm just gonna give you my authentic self. I may mess up a million times, but fuck it. I'm gonna definitely finish the journey, and that's all that counts. You know, there's no such thing as good or evil. That's what today's title is about. And check out my my clothing line, Donna Royalty, my first shirt. I'll be posting a link to where y'all can purchase those very soon. Yeah, Jay, the Royal Purple Alchemist. You know what you mean, the alchemist? Alchemist is someone who transform one thing to another. You know, all my life I've always transformed very well my negative situations into positive situations. You know, and I've always had a lot of people to come to me for advice, like, you know, I'm going through this. You know, can you help me get in the direction? Can you point me to the direction what I can do to, like, you know, to better, you know, handle this situation or whatever. And basically, you know, the answer lies within. You know, I just listen. I listen. I hear you speak. And I hear what your spirit is continuously telling you. And I just tell you to, hey, do what your spirit tell you to do. I'm no magician. I'm no prophet, you know. Though I've been given that title before, but I don't consider myself that. I was just listening and tell you what your spirit is telling you. So today, I don't know if I said it already, but yeah, there's no such thing as good or evil. There's only negative and positive. Negative and positive. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm out in nature, the most sacred place to be. You know, the most fulfilling, the most energizing place to be. Yeah, so alright, so here we go. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my journey. As a kid, I went through a very dark time, mostly with my mom. You know, your mom is the person that you love the most. You can't help but to love her. You came out of her coochie, her womb, or whatever. You know, I hope I don't be censored for this. But my mom was very strict on me. She was very critical. Every little thing I did, she was always like, you shouldn't do it that way. I mean, almost every little thing I did, you know. I was considered a very bad person in her eyes. I was called some very bad things, you know, very emotionally traumatized. All my life, I've been trying to transmute that trauma into, you know, something great. And finally, I transmute it to something great, and I want to share my greatness with you all in hopes that, no, we not hoping, we knowing, that you will also become, find your greatness within. Because that's where it lies. It don't lie in nobody else. It don't lie in nothing else. It only lies within. So yeah, my mom recently passed, 2018, I think, you know, which, you know, I wouldn't even say it's very unfortunate because death is a beautiful thing. We've been told that death is a bad thing all of our lives. But, I mean, when you die, you return back into the great abundance, the great essence from which you came, back into the spirit. You're no longer in your body. You're no longer weighed down by the problems of life. So I don't understand why people be so sad about death, I mean, you grieve over that person, you miss seeing them in their physical form, but at the same time, when my mom passed, I was like, all right, so I gotta deal with it. So what's the best way I'm gonna deal with it? Oh, she's turned back into spirit. She's everywhere. She's all around me, she's with me at every moment. I am her. She created me. So it is what it is, Yeah, of course I would have loved for her to be here with me a little longer and, we experienced some great things together, but hey, when it's time, it's time. But anyway, there's no such thing as good or evil. There's only polarities, negative or positive. Every situation has a negative and a positive. And a lot of times we get so caught up in the negative and we just like turn our backs to the positive, and that's what causes us to get stressed out. It's just like, this situation is so negative. But no, you forgot to look at the positive thing about it. Shout out to my friend, my African friend from Senegal, Mimi. The best thing is words. Many things we've had conversation about, but one thing that always sit on my heart, that ring true the most is to me, that resonate the most with me, is that she told me to be grateful for everything. When she first told me that, I was like, what the hell? Like, what you mean be grateful for everything? I'm gonna be grateful because I just lost my job. I'm gonna be grateful I ain't got no money. I'm gonna be grateful because I got a, that something very unfortunate happened to me. Why? Why would I be grateful for that? Why? It's just like, once you be grateful, God will show you how this thing can be used to your benefit. I understand now. A lot of times you may lose a lot of money. But what's the positive side of that? The positive side of that, you learn the lesson that when you get a certain amount of money again, you will better know how to keep it or how to use it or whatever. You may go through a breakup. This person left me. Am I going to sit in, I'm just going to be so distraught that person left me? Or am I going to look at the positive side as well? It's like, all right, they weren't meant for me, This is just part of my journey. This was teach me a lesson. So when the next one come, I'll be better prepared. I'm going to give y'all some things that happened with me, Many girls I've been with, they left me. I was distraught. The first girl that I fell in love with, when she left me, I just laid in my damn bed. I laid in my bed. I didn't want to do shit. I didn't want shit to do with the world. But what it taught me is like, all right, so when you get with the next girl, you know not to do this. And so when I got the next girl, I was able to treat her better and better, and better or whatever. And so once I, and it happened from there. The next girl, we didn't make it, I was able to learn the lesson. So the next girl come in my life, was able to enjoy life better. Boom, we didn't make it. Boom, lesson. Enjoy life better. Just keep making it, just knowing that sooner or later that all these lessons gonna add up to me having a perfect lady in my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, life is a beautiful thing, man. And For many years, I've been searching to find my genuine self. When we're born, we're programmed pretty much. Our parents told us this should be this. We go through school, they say you should be this. We work certain jobs, they say we should be this. President, the government say we should be this. Everybody telling us what we should be. Then it comes a time, it's like, all right, so who do I feel I should be? I've listened to everybody else tell me I should be this person, but I never listen to myself tell me who I am, basically. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm on my journey. I finally accepted that, what, I've been programmed. So now I'm getting rid of all these programs and finding my genuine, authentic self. And here I am, speaking to y'all, my authentic, genuine self. Only person I should be is who my spirit tell me I should be, And what do I consider the spirit? I consider the spirit is the mind connecting with the heart. The manifestation of the mind and heart is the spirit. So a lot of times I think, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? Like, what is this situation telling me? What is this person telling me? Like, what is I supposed to get out of this situation to keep me on my journey, keep me moving forward, to keep me progressing? And as as I do that, I learn, it's simple, man. Just talk to yourself. Just talk to your spirit. You ain't gotta do it out loud. Whatever you feel, you can do it out loud. Fuck what everybody else say. Fuck everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do now. I listen to me. I don't listen to nobody else. I grew up, a Baptist. All my life I've been searching for myself. I grew up a Baptist. That was a stepping stone, but it went nowhere I settled. I studied Islam a little bit. I studied Buddhism a little bit. I studied Cometicism a little bit. I listened what my teachers told me. I listened what my family told me. I listened what my friends told me. But then it got to a point, it's like, all those things helped me to become who I am today. So I'm very grateful for them, but I never settled in those things. And I only settled in listening to me. Now I'm listening to me. I'm finding out who my authentic, genuine self is. Now is the time, if ever, So, I'm now reading a book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, Eckhart Tolle, I think. It's a beautiful book. It tells you just live in the moment, man, because you never know when life can be taken away from you. You never know. So you just gotta think of like, what do I need now at this moment to get me to the next moment? And that's what life's about. It's just moment after moment after moment, Like the ancient people say, every day is a good day to die, because they had a genuine understanding and relationship with death. To them, death means that wherever you are consciously, like the things that you're aware of while you're alive, once you pass, that's the realm you will be in. So I'm trying to learn as much as possible, experience as much as possible, and not be fearful, because everything is a spirit. Everything is an entity. Fear is an entity. Word is an entity. Like, I only deal with entities that's going to serve me, because I'm God. I'm God in the flesh. I don't believe that there's a God, a visible man in the sky who controls my life. No, I control me. I control my life. And I accept everything that happened to me, Every situation, I accept it. Shout out to, Kevin Gates. Shout out to, some committed teachers, Baba Haru, Brother Pantic, Brother Panic. I'm sorry, Brother Panic. Professor James Small. Um, just everybody along my journey, each and everybody that I bumped into, I've learned a lesson, and I always look at people as like, I don't judge. I always look at this person, like I may bump into a homeless person, he may mumble some shit. I'm gonna think, what was that me hearing mumbling, what was he trying to tell me? Like, how does that benefit me? Even though I don't know what the hell he said, how does that experience benefit me? And that's how we gotta look at life. People, we gotta balance it out. Like I say, everything is negative and positive. A lot of times we just run with the negative and we be so damn stressed out. Let's take a moment and start to think, what is positive? What is beneficial about this certain situation? I'm gonna say it again. Whenever you're going through something negative, take time to think, what is positive? What is beneficial about this certain situation? And the peace that you will feel behind it, oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Everything has balance. You just got to balance yourself out. So, man, I love talking with y'all, man. I love you. All my YouTube subscribers, all those who resonate with me, all those who don't resonate with me. I take it all as it comes. That bamboo got me feeling real good right now. We always surrounded by people who's like, you shouldn't drink, you shouldn't smoke, or you shouldn't do that. You should do what your spirit tells you to do. If you're not comfortable with what you're doing, don't do it. But if you're comfortable with what you're doing, you're okay. You're okay. I promise you, you're okay. I promise you, man. I promise you. I'm going to tell you, you want to know what I did for Christmas? A lot of people who see this, a lot of family members, they may not feel so well about this, but I don't give a fuck, bro. It's like, I'm doing what's for me. I'm doing what's beneficial to me right now. And that's the best thing that you can do for you. Like, a lot of times people don't give you advice, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this or that. Like, man, hey, listen. If that resonate with you, use it. If it don't use it. That's all I'm saying. What I did for Christmas, I tried shrooms for the first time. I had a small amount, maybe 2 grams. I don't condone the shroom. I condone you being authentic, like I said before. And what shrooms helped me to see is that life is about being blissful. I was blissed the whole day. Like, there was nothing negative about the day. There was not one thing negative about the day. I was happy the whole day. And it opened up something in me to understand that life is about being happy. And ever since that day, whenever something negative come, I balance it out. I hurry up. I was like, all right, so it's time. This negative situation, so it's time for me to be happy. What I need to do to be happy. A lot of times we work and we're going through some hard stuff. Go ahead and balance it out. Say I'm at work or whatever. Like yesterday, I do Uber Eats. It's a stepping stone on where I'm going. And it was kind of going slow. I was a little frustrated. So I was like, Jay, all right, so you frustrated now. All right, so it's time to balance this shit out. What do you want to do today? What you been wanting to do? What's been on your mind? So, I want to go to the library, sip some tea, check out the next book, this new book, The Power of Now. So what I did, I cut off the app, went and got me some tea at Starbucks, tried to get the Medicine Ball, which is the best tea hands down I ever had, but they didn't have it, so I got the second best, which is the Empress Cloud, honey and peppermint added. And I went to it wasn't Barnes and Noble. Anyway, I went to a bookstore and I sat down in the bookstore and I read the book. And I was truly happy. I was at peace. I balanced it out. And once I got done with the book and my tea, I went back to work. Everything went well, So that's what life is about, man. Just balancing everything out. Like, don't fuck what everybody else saying. Listen, but only do what resonate with you. Only do what resonate with you. if it don't resonate with you, don't do it. You know, it's 2022, 222, 246, equals 6. Today is January the 6th. That's for all my people who keep up with numbers and understand that 6 is the same thing as sex, the manifestation of the mind and the heart, of the feminine and the masculine. Balance. 2022 is about balance. It's about mixing the positive with the good and positive. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you another thing. Sometimes you can't be positive all the time. I used to be that type of person, love, peace, and light. I just thought this how I be. Was so fucking stressed out. Sometimes you gotta kick some doors down. Not literally, but if you do literally, do that too. But what I mean is like, say, so when was it? When coronavirus first hit. Whatever it was, 2020, I guess. I don't know. I don't keep up with stuff like that, bro. I look at everything as beneficial to me. So yeah, I used to have this thing when I go in the store, I'd be very nervous or whatever. I've always been a very anti-social person, so I'd be very nervous. I just felt like everybody was watching me. I knew it was a mind thing. So what happened was I realized that I felt like everybody was watching me because I was watching them. So once I just started just paying attention to what it was I came in the store to get, and just keeping my mind focused on that, keeping my vision just keep my eyes on what's in front of me and not what's around me. I became more comfortable. I became more comfortable within myself. I became more social. I really don't know why I said that. I forgot that quick. But we're gonna transmute that, I don't know why, but basically just focus on you. Focus on your target. Focus on your goal. Forget what's around you. A lot of times we be like, man, I gotta look over, I gotta look right or I gotta look left, because if I don't, this gonna stop me from getting to my manifestation. But that's fear. Fear is an entity within itself. Fear don't serve me, so why would I want to, give attention to fear? Fear don't serve me, bruh. So me, I pay attention to where I'm going. That's it. Sometimes I may look around me, but whenever fear come in my spirit, I meet it head on. I run to it. It's like, all right, I'm fearful now, so I'm about to, oh, okay, I know where we was at. We was talking about kicking doors down. So I just learned to say fuck everything around me. And that's my thing now. I say fuck it. Whenever a thought come in my mind to try to scare me, I say fuck it. Fuck you, thought. A lot of people are like, ooh, he cussing or whatever. Man, hey, it's however you perceive it. Cussing can be a good thing, can be a bad. So a lot of times we spend our life debating and arguing with people. We argue with people, but they see things the way they see it. We see things the way we see it. If it's beneficial to me, use it. If it resonates with me, use it. If it don't use it. So you can say whatever you want to say, but yeah, I may set myself on a mission, then a thought come, all right, you can't, man, fuck you. She don't love you, like, man, fuck her. And I say that with love, it's not, understand this. You're not causing harm by saying fuck that thing or fuck this thing. You're quieting that voice inside. You're quieting that voice inside of you that's trying to make you afraid and veer you off your path. Once you say fuck it, that's just like fuel to stay on your path. It's like energy, it's just like motivation, it's like willpower to stay on your path. That's all it means to me. Now, hey, you use whatever you should use or what you feel you should use And let me let you know, me, this YouTube channel, me as a person, I don't believe in telling people what they should do. I don't believe in people telling them to be their authentic self. It's a lot of things that I say are not going to resonate with you. There's a lot of things that I say will resonate with you. I would just say take everything that resonate with you. And if you don't want to take what resonate with you, that's cool too. It's not about control over here, man. The world want to control everybody. Media, teachers, jobs, family, friends. You should do this. You should do that. I just listen to what someone tell me and listen to what they're repeatedly saying, what they really feel in their heart. Do that. You should do that. That's all you should do. You should do you. That's it. Man, I don't want to stop talking to y'all. I didn't know this video was going to go like this. I love y'all, man. I swear I do. Just because you tuned in, I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. You tuned in. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything. As my friends say, be grateful for everything. Once you be grateful for everything, even the negatives will become positive. Like I say, sometimes the positive have to come negative. Sometimes you can't be all peaceful and loving and shit. A lot of times we stressed out because we're in relationships. So it's like, well, this person keep doing me like this. I was supposed to just, I was taught to just let it, let them be them. Because I don't want to be controlling. But your spirit ain't telling you. Your spirit telling you to leave. Your spirit telling you to leave that job you working where you ain't happy, you're not making the money you want to make, you dealing with all these co-workers. Your spirit telling you not to answer that phone call. Your spirit telling you not to go over there and talk to that person, but you've been taught to that you're supposed to make everybody else happy. That we're all one. No, you're one. That's it. That's it. You're one. It ain't about us. If I don't feel good and I'm around people who feel good, you know what's going to happen? They're going to catch a hold of my energy and they're going to have to fight their feel goodness with my not feeling good. So why? What's the purpose of that? But if I feel good when I'm around other people feel good, we can all, enjoy life together. I never understood that. Like why we feel like we should make someone else happy and not be happy ourselves. Because if you make that person happy, you around that person and you're not happy, it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war against y'all spirits. But if you happy and they happy, hey, everything good. Let's enjoy life. That's what we're here for, bro. Is just to enjoy life, man. From what I was taught, death is like wherever you are consciously here on the physical plane, that's where you will be on a spiritual plane. So I'm trying to learn, experience as much as I can, as much as my spirit tells me to experience and learn to become my greatest self. That's what it's all about, man. We out in nature. No fear. I've seen plenty of snakes in this woods. I heard tales of other wild creatures, but hey, when my spirit tell me to flee, I'm gonna flee. But until they do, I'm gonna stand where I'm at. It's beautiful, man. The clouds beautiful today. It was just like 40 degrees 2 days ago. Today it's like 70. You see the clouds, you see the beautiful sun. Where's the sun? Where the sun at? There we go, there we go, there we go. See the bamboo on the ground. Then you see me. Then after you see me, you see yourself. Let me stand in the sunlight. Bro, don't never, worry. Like I say, worry is an entity. Fear is an entity. All these are spirits. You're supposed to use everything for your benefit. That's what we're here for. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's like I say, it's my first video of many, and it's been a very great experience. Like I say, it's raw and uncut. I may have repeated many things. I may have, stumbled over things. But at the end of the day, I finished. That's what it's all about. It's not about what you do on the way to the journey. It's about you completing the journey. Because after you complete it, you will get what you need to get to continue. You know what I'm saying? So Donna Royalty, shout out to, my mother, Erica Nicholson, her sister, my auntie, Tanya Michelle Nicely, my grandmother, Ethel Jean Rice, my great-grandmother, Eula Mae Nicholson, my great-granddaddy, Bishop Nicholson. And remember, there's no such thing as good or evil. There's only polarities. And everything has a negative and positive polarity. So whenever you're going through something that's troubling you, just think for a moment, like, what's so great about this? Like, what can I learn from this that's gonna inspire me to the next moment? What can I take from this that's gonna help me enjoy life in the future? And whenever you be like, well, I've been too nice, I feel like they keep taking advantage of me. All right, so what can I learn to put an end to this shit? What lesson have I learned to put an end to this shit so I can enjoy life in the next moment? I don't want to leave. I swear I'm gonna be making videos with y'all soon. I'm gonna keep hitting y'all back to back to back. I'm gonna drop my cash out. Currency Curator. I forgot the number, but I'm gonna leave it in the description box below. I just feel, yeah, all those who feel like donating, those who don't, I appreciate you for donating your intention today. That's all that matters. That's my primarily focus. And I hope, like I say, I know that you got something from this. I know that something resonated with you today. Remember, there's no such thing as good or evil. Just listen to yourself, be your authentic self. Take what resonates with you, and that which don't resonate with you, don't take it. Signing out, Jared, the Royal Purple Alchemist. Day.